Hey guys, this is Jack Derhoff. I am making my first solo drag video. As you saw, Jade and Michael did the It Gets Better videos and what have you. We're going to start doing solo videos of people just asking us questions. And of course we'll do the joint videos. There's more to come in the near future because we have some great topics that we are going to talk about. Anyway, this is my first video by myself after almost a month of constant Starla nagging. Jack is back on camera. So let's get on with the video. I'm going to be answering 3 questions, and it's basically my personal experience with drag. The first question was how drag affects our relationships. That's a really good question. So far, so good. I mean, I've been in and out of the drag business for about 6 years. And just like Starla said, in a nutshell, if you can't love part of me, then you can't love any of me. And so I try and find partners who are completely supportive and who are loving. I work with a lot of performers who have found that, and it's amazing because we all have like this little drag family, and each of us are literally like married to the people that, you know, come and support us. We call them our drag wives or drag husbands, and they help us get ready. They help us, you know, keep the illusion alive. They help us put on face. They help us with wigs. They help us with costumes. You know, they're the people who are backstage making sure that we can have our outfits changed before we go back on stage. They're our support when we are a bundle of nerves. And they are the people who are really out there and supportive and gung-ho about everything. And they make it a lot easier. So to all of you drag husbands and wives, you guys make it that much better. And anyone who supports drag, period, y'all are amazing. So how it affects my relationships, I'm not in a relationship with someone who doesn't support it. So far it really doesn't affect it as badly as people would think it would. The difference between being transgendered and a drag performer. Starla and I are going to do one video specifically about the transgender community because we work with individuals who are either trans going through the idea of it or who have actually transitioned. And it's such a broad spectrum that we're going to make one single video all about it. So, the difference between it, in a nutshell, is being a drag performer like Starla and myself. Once the makeup, the wigs, the costuming comes off, I'm female, and Starla's male, and we live that life unless we are in face and in costume and what have you. Being in drag, we play a part, kind of like in theater. But when the illusion is over, we go back to living lives. Being transgendered, you go through basically trying to make your body fit what your mind feels that you should be. By changing your name, taking hormones, having surgeries to form your body to looking like the specific gender you want it to be. So that's basically, in a nutshell, the difference between drag and being transgendered. My last question was, what made me want to do drag? Like Michael, when I first came out, I didn't like, you know, the gay community, and I didn't like drag. I thought drag was, you know, something useless, and, you know, a lot of drag queens that I saw in the very beginning and drag kings, I didn't like them because they were giving the gay community a bad name. But then I really started looking into it, and, you know, the gay community isn't what people stereotype it to be. Like, all lesbians don't wear flannel, and, you know, they aren't butch dykes. You know, you could find, like, actual lesbians who are, like, you know, the soccer mom across the street who bakes cookies and who has, like, amazing kids and who's, like, an ultra-feminist and dresses female and everything like that. You know, there's even those people in the community. So I was completely wrong about the stereotype, and I've been gay and happy ever since. And drag, basically, I started really paying attention to shows, and I became friends with amazing drag performers who basically said, this is like theater. You have a role, you have a part, you have a persona, live basically that character. And you can come out, it's a big blossoming learning experience. I'm always changing. I'm changing the songs I perform to. I'm doing a different face, if you guys noticed that from the introduction video. It is a constant learning, blossoming experience. So, yeah, what made me want to do drag is it's completely changing. It's turning me into a person that I enjoy being. It helps me keep that theater thing, even though I thought I wouldn't be able to do like theater type things after high school. So drag really helped with that. So I plan on doing it until I can't do it anymore. So to quickly embellish on this video, feel free to ask us any sort of questions that you want to ask us. We will answer just about anything. Oh, and really quickly, I'm wanting to ask you viewers out there, from the first face that you saw in the intro video to now, what face do you prefer on Jack? I've had a lot of people that have voted, in my personal life, saying that this is the new face that they want to see on Jack. It's not a goatee like Jack has been known for, but I'm toying around with the idea. It's back to the blossoming idea. So what do you guys think? Also, another cool thing that I've done since our last video is my hair is a full-on mohawk now. There's no like faking it or anything. I even have stuff carved into the side. There's a star. There's some steps, and it's a legit mohawk now. So, what do you guys think? Anyway, Starla and I should be making another video within the next couple of days. And if you have any suggestions about what we should talk about in our videos, post it below. We're going to put all of our links, our Facebooks, our emails, what have you, to get a hold of us to ask us these questions. Anyway, thank you for listening and watching. Remember that we love you, love all around, and take it easy.